I don't want to spoil it, but I'm in the movie. Got the part.
That is a little spoiler.
Big spoiler.
My parents are squatting in an abandoned building on the Lower East Side, which is pretty much how they raised us.
Let's go, kids! Beds are on our tail.
He means the bill collectors.
This running around is only temporary. We just need perfect location, then we can get to work on our castle.
My agent, Jeremy, was in love with this book and knew it was going to be developed into a movie and was insisting that I read the book, which he never does. And of course I didn't read it. But then
Because you don't really read.
No, I'm a reader actually. I love reading. But when it became a screenplay, I read it and I was like, whoa, this is fantastic.
Rich city folk live in fancy apartments, but their air is so polluted they can't even see the stars. We'd have to be out of our minds to trade places with any of them.
It's hard sometimes.
I think you have to see things from your character's perspective. Now, I don't personally like killing apes, but my character in the Planet of the Apes seemed to be into that. So I got to really think that he's right, you know. He's trying to save humanity. And so I think with any part, and in this part, you know, there's a lot about this guy that was not great, especially when he was drinking, but I look at all the great stuff about him, you know. In many ways, he was a good dad. In many ways, he had good ideas, like about education and about, you know, living free. But, yeah, he did have some problems. Yeah, there was a couple of bad things, yeah.
This place doesn't have any running water or electricity.
Ignore her. She was born without vision.
Well, that's like a huge part of my life, is making sure that I'm not just working all the time. Because then suddenly, like, I don't know how I'd be able to connect to characters. I'd just have to base it off of, like, conversations with journalists. Like, you have to be able to have a full life that has your own personal ups and downs and ways that you can connect to it so that you stay enriched and connected, and then all of those ups and downs then just flow back into the work.
So what you're saying is eventually you're going to stop working all the time?
Well, I still do take breaks. But yes, I would like to take longer chunks.
Take like maybe a year, come to Maui.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Look around. This ain't you. You ain't like those pawns, and you know it.
Don't turn this on me.
You're a Walls. You were born to change the world, not just add to the noise. You cannot marry that fool. You're better than him, and you're better than that goddamn gossip column. You're a real writer.
I like my life, Dad.
Well, then why's all your crap so packed up in those boxes?
Woody, you're my role model.
Thank you. I
think that was the right answer.
I felt it.
Yeah.
But I never heard you.
And still, I said it on camera.
Yeah, that was
you're
really.
my role model.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I guess.
You talked me off the ledge a lot.
I just talked him off the ledge a lot.
Yeah, when I was freaking out about not being right or something.
For like really a month, yeah. The month leading up to shooting this, we spent a lot of time talking him off the ledge.
The whole month of help me.
He was just close to losing it. I think everybody, like, it happens to every actor, like right before you start shooting, you start panicking because acting is weird. It's like not quantifiable. You're not really sure if it's gonna happen. It's like this weird magical thing that happens that I don't really understand how it works. And so I think the lead up to it is like, is this gonna happen? And did I lose it? Am I gonna show up on set and that thing that I have isn't there anymore, whatever that thing is? And then it's still there.
Yeah, it's always there for you.
Yeah.
You ready?
You ain't like me.
I am like you.